But the problem is, if you delete this, all the links you made will be lost.
Yeah.
So I can't delete that.
Okay.
I can delete this.
Oh, the link will be lost if you delete the top one.
Yeah. So I want a scenario, I want to fulfill this requirement. So for that I use hard link. I hard link this, I hard link this, I hard link this. How many hard links this one has, F1?
3.
1. 1.
One link.
3.
3 inodes. 4 inodes should have.
Two.
No, how many hard links I have created? I have created here,
Three.
here. So how many hard links total?
Three.
No, how many hard links this file
One.
will have in total?
1.
1.
It already has one, I told you yesterday.
Okay.
The one which already has inode and the data is linked,
Itself.
hard linked. That is number 1. Then 2 plus 3 plus 4. So altogether we will have 4 hard links.
But the inode is only
Yeah,
one.
the first one is like this. This is the inode component. This is the data component, right? So this is first hard link. This is the first hard link for every file. Every file has one hard link, every directory has 2 hard links, right? So this is the first one. And the second one is this. Third one is this. Fourth one is this. So it has 4 hard links.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this file has how many hard links?
4.
This file has how many hard links?
2.
2. 3.
4.
2.
When you check that, it will say show 4.
You have to do it.
Why?
You check that and see, it will show.
Oh, because it's linked
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
That's good.
It will show. Anyway, check and see. Maybe I forgot. You check and see. Maybe I will check. Go to etc rc2.d. etc rc2.d. And ls minus l. ls minus l. Say nfs star. ls minus l. nfs star. You are in Solaris 10 now.
Yeah.
This minus L start.
Okay, then go to, okay, you should just ls minus l.
Okay.
So what do you see? How many links do you see?
Oh,
Really? Oh yeah, so you see many links here. Why so many?
there's so many hard links. Soft links. No.
No, for the course only. Yeah. No, you are go to, go to etcrc.p. No, you went to the wrong page. cd /etc /rc dot, no, rc dot, rc dot 3. 3, you can say. No, maybe I okay, ls rc star. So you have go to rcs.d, rcs.d,
RCD.
cd, rcs, rc capital, rc simple, s capital, s capital, dot into ls minus l. So you see a lot of links there, right? So even you go to one of the directories and check, because those are linked with etc init.d directory, some directory, right? So you have the number.
But hardly all of them have 4.
Yeah.
So
Some have.
even if you delete, I think anyone you delete it doesn't impact. The other one, if you update the one from which you
Soft link or
For
hard
instance,
link?
No, that you have to check. No, it won't happen like that. Right?
Isn't it? I'll do
Okay.
it right now.
Another thing I want to tell is, so I told you everything is here. Okay. So if I keep on creating lot of hard links, then my hard drive will get filled up.
That's right.
Will my hard drive get filled up?
No.
My hard drive won't get filled up. Because all these files are accessing the real data from one particular area. So it doesn't fill the hard drive space. Okay? Because in the file system you will learn there is a data block, data area in the cylinder group. Every cylinder group has a data area. So all your data is okay. So tell me what you understand by hardening. So hardening is creating the same file under a different name. Same file under a different name. File name etc. File name is different, but all others are same. Everything is same. Inode is same. Inode is same. Inode is like an identification number for a file. Then it's an identification number for a file. Every file should have unique inode in a file system. So inode is same. That means same file, right? Everything is same, but name, only the name is different. Inode doesn't contain the name, so we can have the name separate, right? And the size, everything is same. Size, owner, everything is same, right? Can I create hard link between two file systems? No, I cannot create a hard link between two file systems. Can I create a hard link between root file system, etc in root file system, and in the home directory which is in a different file system, export home? I can't create hard link.
Oh.
So hard link has to be created in the
Same
same
file
file system. Be created in the same file system.
But same file system is on a different zone, so still you can create the link from different zone, like different.
No. Zones is completely different from there.
No.
If you can't create between file system,
Outside.
no way you
Oh.
can't create under zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Can you create another directory or device?
Only within one.
Other?
Can you create a file system in other directory or?
Directory no problem. Directory no problem, but only file system. If you are creating between another zone, what you should do is you have to mount that file system from that zone to your zone's file system, one other file system, maybe root file system, and then create there. But still you can't do. You can create only symbolically.
Oh, okay. Like
Not hard.
23, one file, I cannot
Yeah.
hard link to
No,
the
you cannot do.
file.
Hard link you cannot do. Why you cannot do between file
So
systems?
it
Tell
doesn't
me.
have the address.
Because
Doesn't have the soft link is contains
no,
the
why
address.
hard link cannot be shared between file systems? Because tell me why.
But the
Because the
inode,
inode is same.
yeah, I know.
So how can you demand the other file system to have same inode for you?
Application, yeah.
Yeah, inode is same, so I can't share. I can't demand another file to be created under the same inode number in another file system. Maybe it's already having another one, but what control I have for the file system, right? And also I may not have other
Right.
requirements for that, right?
Right.
So how will I, now air conditioner is working. So what is the other requirement? Now how do I create a hard link? Tell me, how do I create a hard link?
LN.
So I use a command called
LN.
ln,
File
and this is
one,
the
file.
original file
Original file plus the
and new file.
next file, new file.
This is the way we create. So try at home in your home directory, Ben, right? Create a file, put some information inside that, create a hard link, right? And try to create in another file system. You won't be able to.
Okay.
Soft link. I want a shortcut. Soft link can be used for this example also. In some other operating systems, it is like this, right? But I have another scenario. I want a shortcut. So I have a shortcut in my desktop, and when I click on that, it opens a file which is somewhere else, and I can modify that, something like that scenario. But this file is completely different, that file is completely different. My main reason of having that is, the other file is in another file system. So that is why I need a shortcut to go there. So that is my real purpose. Then for that, you use soft link.
Oh, okay.
So I have a file in etc, that is under root file system, and I have another file called, I want to create another file, target file in export home, Lubin Pro. I want to create a target file in export home Lubin Pro directory. This is under root file system. this is under export home file system. I can't create a hard link, right? How much hard I try, I cannot. So my only option is soft link. So I type ln. So what is the command to create a symbol?
S.
So I'll say minus s. And what is my source? etc password. What is my target? I am in this directory. I am in this directory. So what is my target? I am in this directory. So what is my target? Just say new file or target file. The name of the file is
Target path.
target file. Yeah, I gave name. Target. So I say ln minus s. That's it. Ln minus s. That's it. That will create a symbolic link. If I don't say minus s, it will create a hard link. Right? Do they have same inode number?
No.
No. Do they have same size?
No.
Size will be
Just
depending on the path
just the path.
and the name of the file which I am connecting. Okay. For example, in this example, okay, what is the size of, say in this example, I am linking etc password and target file. Okay, I am linking both of them. What is the size of etc password? We assume it is 1 megabyte. We assume it is 1 megabyte. What is the size of target file? Tell me.
512 kilobyte.
11. Without counting, I can tell 11.
Oh.
Right? So 11. Why 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The full name of the file. That's it. If suppose the password is in your same directory, then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only.
Oh, okay.
So it's rocket science. 5 only. Okay. So this is the way I create symbolic. The advantage of symbolic link is I can create between file systems. The disadvantage of that is if one is killed, one is destroyed, right? Depending on what you are destroying,
Yeah.
other one may be a orphan. If suppose this file is not there, then what will happen to this?
Giving error.
Yeah, you can't access. There's nothing. Link is always there. So if it is not there, it's not there. It's not copying any data there. This is just pointing to this. That's why the length is only 11. So if it is dead, this is also dead. So I have to manually delete it. I have to manually delete it. Otherwise it is occupying space and confuse people.
You can find the all orphan link, soft link.
We can find using find command. Okay, so you know what is hard link, what is soft link, and you know the advantage, you know what features they have. Any questions? If you have any questions, you can fire them now.